Lana, it's so hot on this completely undisclosed island that we still don't know where they filmed at.
I don't know, but I know I'm hot and I'm sick of mosquitoes.
Yep.
So, ugh.
And our potentially maybe not yet confirmed CGI yachts out in the ocean.
I mean, I really just want some tea.
Me too.
I just want some tea.
I don't have any today.
Me either, but
how unfortunate for us.
But the island has a lot of tea, so I think I'm gonna go get some.
I was gonna say we've got a lot of tea on Deal or No Deal Island. Hey. Oh Lord. It's one of those days, everyone. But hello, and hi. Welcome to the Cup TV, the Currently Unnamed Podcast, where we put the real and the tea in reality, and you can always come to us first to quench your thirst. I'm Logan Murphy, say something gay. Gay, today I am drinking some fabulous orange-ade, orange and lemonade, because it sounded good, and I wanted it, and I'm drinking it out of my cup mug. How fun and lovely and petite and gorgeous.
Wow, panel full of cup mug, panel full of cup mug, beer, 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 beer.
Thank you for doing it for me, because I can't. And Lana, where could you get this fabulous, gorgeous cup mug and all of our other merch?
You can get all of the cup merch at lanagcreations.etsy.com. The link will be in the description below. And we do ship domestically in the U.S. and in North America, for sure. Internationally, I'm not so sure.
We're figuring that out.
We're figuring it out. So there are some excuses, but not for you, U.S. and Canada and Mexico. No excuses. Get your cup merch. And by the way, I am Lana. I am your resident evil diva, and I am here to give the tea, spill the tea, and drink the tea because you know I love me some tea and purr. And if you have some, you know what to do. Hit me up, even though we just said we don't have any tea. But you know, I'm drinking water right now because hydration is important.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we are talking about Deal or No Deal Island, episode 3. I'm holding out hope, and I am still watching because our friend Kim Mattina is on this show.
Mm-hmm.
This episode was wild.
This episode was ugly.
Yeah, I didn't want to say it, but yeah.
It was ugly.
I don't think anyone looked that great coming out of this episode. And we're going to talk about how ugly it's been.
Mm-hmm,
but before we do, make sure to subscribe over here at the Cup TV, because we're here almost all the time giving you almost all things reality TV. And oh dear Lord, do we have a lot of reality TV?
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of reality TV happening right now. So make sure to subscribe so you know when we drop all of our lovely content over here. We've got 2 other channels as well with almost all things Eurovision Song Contest and almost all things drag. So make sure to go check those out as well. If you want, you should, because it's us making great content. Period.
Absolutely.
So,
and if you want to join our membership channel, go to our main channel at the Cup Pod, hit the join button. You can get exclusive content that spans from all 3 of our channels. And we'll have exclusive content that won't come out on the channels. We'll have early access to some content that'll come out later on the channels. So go join that, $5 a month. Or if you are a fan of Patreon, you can go to our Patreon page and join that up. The same content, just whatever app you prefer. We understand. Same price. Do the things and hit all those buttons. And something exciting might be coming up on the horizon. So be on the lookout for that. Period.
So we are in the aftermath of the last elimination. That's where we're at. Jamil's gone.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta take the banner down again because we gotta see Aaron.
Sure.
Maybe. Do we need to see Aaron? I don't know anymore.
Sure.
So we come back after Kim wins the Deal or No Deal and eliminates Jamil, and she's explaining why she chose Jamil.
Mm-hmm.
And then the conversation just shifts to Kim talking about kicking Boston Rob's ass and the whole the Claudia comment. They're all just coming for Kim.
I mean, it's really just all game manipulation on Rob's part. Claudia, I feel like, is actually taking things personal and hurt over some things that were said. And I'm like, not necessary because you've said some things too, but whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Rob is strictly doing this for game, and he's trying to make people feel like he was upset and that people feel bad and they all want to come for Kim. And that's exactly what happened. Everybody decided that, well, Alyssa decided after Kim told her that what she really thinks about Rob and Claudia and called them a name. And Alyssa quickly went back and reported back to Claudia and Rob about what she said and was like, ooh, she said this, blah, blah, blah. And then they came up with this big plan to,
to take out
go
Kim.
after Kim. Kim is now enemy number one.
And I love that the only real reason that Rob is doing this is because I think Rob recognizes that the only person in this game with close to as much strategic prowess as he has is Kim.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And hey, you work, Kim.
You work. I'm mad at it. So
no. So yeah, so Alyssa has this idea that if someone gets a steal in the next excursion, they can take Kim's case and make Kim land in the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone is seemingly on board with that, except for Stephanie.
I mean, she just basically told Stephanie what the plan was and what everybody's going to do. Nobody asked Stephanie if she was okay with this plan. Nobody asked anybody if they were okay with the plan. They just said, here's the plan. This is what we're doing. And everybody was like, oh, okay.
I need some of these middle people to stop being sheep in this game. Like, it's getting a little annoying because I'm like, Jordan, what are you doing? Amy, Miranda, Dawson, who's supposed to be sticking up for Kim?
Right.
Like,
that was his one. He did it one time. She did it once. He did it once. That's it. He was over it.
And this is why I was frustrated at the casting of Boston Rob on this show, because I knew that this is exactly what was going to happen, because this is what happens every time Boston Rob plays a game.
This is what happens when you put reality stars with people who ain't never been on TV before, but who watch reality TV. They feel like, oh, I'm so happy. I wish I would get on the cast of Boston Rob. He is the first person I'm going for. I don't care who he is or what he trying to do. I'm going for him. And I'm like, if y'all don't go for him, y'all dumb. Y'all real dumb. Because why? Because he been on TV before? That's the main reason we get him out. Why? He had his shot.
Exactly. Plus, I don't want him doing all the shit that I know he does in these shows to me.
Absolutely.
I'm good.
He can go.
But we go to the excursion. It's called the Swingers Club.
Mm-hmm.
How fun. I love that. This is the one we've seen all over the damn preview. So I was like, okay, cool. At least we finally get to see this one.
Mm-hmm.
Each player is hoisted to the top of a line, and then you have to drop your sandbag onto the game board below. And each tile that you land on will be added to the board for the game of Deal or No Deal at the Temple in the evening.
Mm-hmm.
Person with the highest value wins immunity and chooses who of the bottom two will face the banker. And of course, there's 2 steel tiles because, of course, they had talked about this whole plan for the steel and all that, whatever. So, of course, they're going to put steel tiles in the game. So, and of course, Boston Rob is the first up. And lands the million.
Yep.
Of course.
Yeah. Why not?
I'm so tired. So tired.
I mean,
But
why
then
not?
what?
I said, well, why not?
I think Kim was next, and we saw her moment of her being scared. She still got 50,000, which was very good.
Absolutely.
And not a damn person cheered for Kim.
Nope. And she was like, 50,000 in the pot. That's money, right? And they're like, yeah. I was like, you know what? Y'all are something else.
And then Stephanie got up there, and this is the moment we'd seen in the previews where she's screaming, crying, practically throwing up.
Yeah.
And of course, because you couldn't script this any better, Lana, of course, when Stephanie goes to drop her sandbag, it lands on steel.
And she freaks out. This is not what I wanted. This is the worst thing that happened to me. This is the worst that has happened. I did not want this. I did not want this.
And she doesn't want to steal Kim's case.
Because she's like, why would I steal Kim's case and I could still be at the bottom?
So
that doesn't make any sense.
So she goes to Boston Rob.
Which I would have been like, thanks for the million, honey.
Right.
But she goes to Rob and she's like, this will secure my immunity.
Yeah.
And Claudia is like, everybody's like, what? This isn't the plan. And Rob's like, we had a plan. I thought everybody was in on the plan. Stephanie was like, what's the plan? Because now Stephanie wants them to admit what this plan was that everybody know about, except for Kim.
Yep.
And she's like, well, I don't know the plan. What's the plan? And so now everybody's like, she knew the plan. And Rob was like, so now everything has to come out.
Yep.
And Claudia is going off. She's upset. Alyssa's like, what? You just take that. Just take the case. She's like, why would I do
like
that?
Take the low case? I'm like, for what reason?
In what world would I take the lowest case and still end up in the bottom? What? Absolutely not.
And I love, my favorite part of this whole thing is that Joe is just like, you're trying to get her to take the low case? What? Huh?
He like, I need some tea. I'm like, I know, Joe. I need some tea. And then Claudia starts going ham on Kim. And she's like, I've been faking the funk with you because you're my elder and I'm trying to be respectful. But you've been saying stuff behind my back and calling me names. And I've been trying to be nice and fake, but I am not doing it no more. I am just going to let you know how I am. You are wicked. You are evil. You are a horrible person. And I just, no, I don't like you. And you are playing this game so not how I like it. It was just a lot.
Called her a Karen.
Called her a Karen. I was like, ooh.
For what?
Karen. I was like, you've been fake crying and da da da. And I was like, I mean, she did fake cry at one time, but I wouldn't.
But also, pot meat kettle. Like, you're doing the same thing, Claudia. I don't get it. I really don't understand this.
I was like, why are you so mad? And you didn't like her in the first place. So she's supposed to be nice about you and you didn't like her. Rob, she's supposed to be nice about you and you didn't like her. And y'all made y'all intentions known, like y'all want her gone. Like, how's she supposed to act? It was crazy. It was wild. It was wild. But Claudia ends up telling Stephanie to take her case. She'll be willing to play. I was like, What? Are you what?
Huh?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
No.
Mm-mm. This if y'all all want to go for Kim, I'm gonna let y'all go for Kim. I wouldn't do it if I was Stephanie. I'm like, I'm gonna take Rob's case and we go play the game. Let's play. You come
Yeah.
after me, come after me. It is what it
Are we
is. But
playing?
I'm
Are we playing Deal or No Deal Island, or are we playing Boston Rob's
going for
best friend
Rob's Island.
race? Like, I don't. I really don't understand it.
It was it was confusing, beyond confusing for me. I was like, I don't get it. I don't get how you all are acting like we are all supposed to protect Boston Rob at all costs. Like, what? The man who done won $1 million before?
And all of you are now aware of
And we
this.
go okay. And we go let him win again? No. No. I would have took his case and made him play and do your deal or no deal, sir. It is what it is.
But after all is said and done, none of that ends up happening. Rob gets immunity again. Shocker. And the bottom two ends up being Aaron and Claudia. And we all know who's going to be going into Deal or No Deal at the temple tonight.
Right. Because Rob ain't gonna put Aaron in there. So it's Claudia.
Now we got to talk about Aaron. So you claim that you know Boston Rob and that
Mm-hmm.
you've watched Boston Rob.
Mm-hmm.
And yet you don't know that the man was a villain on Heroes versus Villains. That
He
man
don't
is the villain.
he don't know. He didn't know. He don't know. He just know of Boston Rob. He ain't watch. He don't know.
I swear to God.
It's
If
insane. It's
if it wasn't for the fact that Kim Bettina was on this show,
I will still watch it because it's crazy. I ain't
I'm
gonna
still
lie.
gonna watch it. I just hope
Nope.
these people get less, you know.
I mean, see, here's the thing. I am not going to be like, if it wasn't for Kim, I would not watch the show because I would still watch it because this is their first season. Of course, we're gonna have some foolishness and some duds and some people who I'm like, why did they get cast on the show? But that don't mean the show was bad. I still think the format is good, and
I agree.
I still am enjoying how this is playing out. Is some of the people getting on my nerves? Absolutely,
Yeah.
but I feel like it's their first season, so I am giving them grace for making some casting choices. Now, my thing is, Miss Alyssa, I don't know what show you thought you was going on, but you doing a bit much for this. Like, if this was Big Brother, if this was Survivor, I would be applauding you. I would be like, yes, girl, be that sneaky, manipulative mole rat and do that thing, do that
Yeah.
thing, do that thing. But when you get a chance to, Kim knows who told Rob and Claudia what she said because she only told one person. If she ever get back in that thing and win the deal or no deal, and she just want to snipe somebody just for the sake of sniping,
Mm-hmm.
it
I
could be
hope it's
you.
Alyssa.
I
I
hope
hope
it's
it's
her.
Alyssa.
Like I'm agreeing with Claudia because Claudia said something in this episode. Uh, Keep the devil you know and get rid of the devil you don't. And I would rather dance with the devil I know than dance with the devil I don't know. And Alyssa is the devil I do not know in Kim's eyes, for me, that I'm seeing, because she's trying to be really, oh no, I'm listening. Oh, it's nice and sweet. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. And then run around and telling everybody what you say. So I'm like, ooh, I would rather keep the snake I do know, Boston Rob, instead of the snake I don't know, Alyssa. And all it takes is for her to get back in there, win the deal, and Alyssa could go. And I will be like, and deserved, you should go.
And the other thing too is, like, y'all already know Kim's pretty damn good at Deal or No Deal. So y'all trying to put her in the bottom?
Mm-hmm.
She's pretty good. She's got a pretty good sense of how to play the game.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know why y'all are so eager to put her in this Deal or No Deal.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't get it.
I don't know.
Regardless,
Regardless.
we know who's going in. Rob picks Claudia. Claudia goes in. I do love that she picked case number 1, which was her case when she was on Deal or No Deal. So I do like that.
I do too. Should have picked case number 9 on her first case.
Because she goes right out the gate and knocks out the million.
Which was case number 9, her first case.
I laughed.
I was like, ooh.
I laughed.
Ooh.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I laughed.
I said, oh.
How many cases were there this time? I don't
20
remember.
cases this time.
Again?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I ain't mad at Kim getting 12. Let me make that clear. But but yeah. Knocks out the million. She's not doing horrible.
But she's not doing great.
No. I love too that she was like, for the last case in the round, she was like, "Can I open the case?"
It was lovely to hear Claudia open the case that we've heard so many times.
So good.
It was so good.
Yes.
That's the thing I liked about Claudia. I was like that. I love her presence there, and how it's nostalgic for those who watch Deal or No Deal and seeing that. But I don't know if this did her any favors in this show, especially this episode. But whatever.
I hope that we continue the trend of having Deal or No Deal case models.
Yeah, that would be great.
I hope that because they are casting for season 2. So I'm very excited that we're getting a season 2 of this. But yeah, so her first offer after round 1 is $57,000, which she turns down. And then she has 8 more cases, and it comes down to she's got 3 cases left. Her offer is $180,000, and the 3 cases left on the board were a penny, $175,000, and $500,000.
Yep.
And so she decides she's going to take the $180,000 deal, which brings the pot now to what? Just under $1 million?
No, over $1 million.
Just over $1 million.
Yep.
So she takes the deal, and she opens her case. And she should have trusted her damn case.
She had $500,000 in her case.
Which means, bye, girl.
My Claudia. I hate it because I root for everybody black, but this was rough. This is rough. But everybody's all except Claudia, except Kim and Stephanie, who are like, whew, she needed to go.
Yeah.
She needed to go.
Yeah. So.
But that's it.
Happy you were there, Claudia.
Yes.
I'm glad you got to experience, playing Deal or No Deal. That's all.
That's it.
Yeah.
We got no previews or nothing.
No previews. No nothing. Kim does say I can forgive, but I don't forget.
Which I understand. Like, because honestly, she don't owe none of them people nothing.
Nope.
All of them were trying to get her out except Stephanie. So she don't owe none of them nothing. So if she ever get back in that position where she could send somebody home, all of them should be shaking in their boots. Every last one of them.
Definitely. Well, Lana, that's all.
That's it.
That's all we got. Quick, cute, concise, to the point. Still really enjoying this season. I hope that we can, shift away from the Boston Rob controlling everything. I hope we can shift away from some of the ugliness.
Yes.
But hey, this is an edited show. They're showing us what they want us to see.
Absolutely.
So I'm still very much looking forward to the rest of the season. So, her.
But we are going to be back next week to talk more Deal or No Deal. And we might have a special guest joining us at some point next week. So stick around and make sure you hit that notification bell if you already subscribed. If you haven't subscribed, do that and then hit the notification bell because you do not want to miss the next our special guest coming up next week.
I think you would regret it if you didn't hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. I'll just go ahead.
If you don't hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, I will forgive you, but I won't forget.
That part. Thank you so much for joining us for Deal or No Deal Island. I'm happy we decided to do this beyond the fact that, we know someone on the cast, because I am really, really enjoying the season. So we'll be around, same time, same place, same us, maybe featuring a Jack. Who knows? But we'll be here talking all things Deal or No Deal Island. In the meantime, we got a lot of other reality TV content coming down the pipeline right now. We've got a double dose of Survivor right now. We've got Amazing Race, which starts tonight. I'm very excited about.
Yes.
We've got Big Brother Canada. We've got wrestling stuff. We got a bunch of other stuff happening on this channel. So subscribe, do all those lovely things. We greatly, greatly appreciate it. Make sure to go follow our social media as well at The Cup Pod on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. You could also go follow me and Lana down below because we're great, we're lovely, we're fabulous. And if you like reality TV, we talk about a lot of it. So, and you could go down below and get your merch, not limited to cup mug as well. And with all that being said, cheers.
Cheers. I'm going to go get my tea.
I'm going to go get my tea. I'm going to get out of this heat on this undisclosed island.
I'm going to the AC for sure.
Yep, definitely. Bye-bye.
Bye.